Mm. Good morning, good morning. How is everyone this morning? It's Sunday. Um, it's a new day, and God's on the move, people. Man, I can't believe there's two people in here that hadn't spoke. Hello, welcome to the chat. How you doing? Whoever you are. I don't see a single person yet. I just see numbers. Good morning, good morning. Number 4, good morning. Where is my chat? Wilma. Good morning, Wilma. How are you? And what are you up to this fine Sunday morning? And I'm glad you chatted for a second. Now I'm showing two. Oops. I may have to daggone light this stupid candle this morning. I'm getting eat up by skeeters. When you woke up this morning, what was the very first thing you did? If there's something you're thankful for this morning, what would it be? Good morning, everyone. I see 5. Is Wilma the only one that's going to speak? Loud butt dog, I promise. That dog absolutely physically attacks the blower when it's turned on. He tries to eat it. I'll have to try to get a better video of it. Good morning, Silly. How are the boys coping with being back in Georgia? I'm just strolling through YouTube, thankful for the good Lord for waking me up. Absolutely, Miss Wilma. And you know, um, the brutal honesty of it is the boys, this was their whole goal the whole time, was to come back. And so they are not having a big issue coping with it at all. It's me that's falling apart. I think that is my biggest issue with the kids right now is that they have absolutely no remorse for what they have done. Yeah. So that's where I'm at with that. That's right, silly. And I know a little bit more about your situation than most people, so I'm going to leave it at this. Most definitely, there is a purpose for each morning that you get up and you have the strength to face the day because there are so many people that you are such a blessing to that you just don't understand. Wilma says, no place like home. My grandsons would stay here all the time if I'd let them. Let them, it will get better. Hugs and prayers for y'all. Nope, this time you're wrong, Miss Wilma. Um, it's one thing to do it by accident, it's another thing to do it with intent. So, and let's put it this way, until you walk a mile in my moccasins, no one can really understand. There's very few people who do. You think, a lot of people think, not just you, but a lot of people think just because they're a parent that they know all the answers because they want to base everything on like a stereotypical way of raising your kids. But what it comes down to is not all children are the same. And not every parent is a bad parent if they have issues with the child. And it's not always because you don't discipline and do all the right things. It can very well be because there's issues with the children themselves. Okay? That's a very polite way to put that. Not being polite to you, but polite as in I'm being very guarded on how I speak right now because I know these are my children, but I will say this too. These children also know that I am their mother. And with that comes a little bit of respect. And the kids are getting old enough now that it's time for them to start learning what responsibility for your own actions means. I do not and will not, good morning, Charlene. I do not and will not ever condone the behavior that my kids exhibited to get me in Georgia at this current time. We will put it that way. There is no excuse. There is no accountability. There is no remorse. There was no consideration because when everything was going down, they disregarded all that. Yes, she is sweet. Hmm. I'm gonna have to go and check that. That was a notification that I'm looking forward to reading. It came on Facebook. I'm gonna have to check that out. Wilma says, I don't know all the answers. I have been in your shows with my youngest son. Respect will take you a long way in life. Children have to be held responsible for their actions. Absolutely. And I love you too, Charlene. They do. And that's where I'm at with this because regardless of whether people understand it or not, the kids have really just dealing with Christopher on a day-to-day basis with everything I've been through and where we've come from and what we have overcome has been a miracle on its own. But people in general are by far very judgmental. They want to judge everyone, they want to judge everything. You could stop for 5 seconds and be watching something, and 9 times out of 10, I guarantee you, you could be misunderstanding what you're seeing or hearing or whatever because A, you don't have no background. B, you are on the outside looking in as an observer. And C, you don't know all the background and the history that led there. Um, and that's what it comes down to. So, could you very possibly at any given time basically stick stick your nose into some crap that you don't belong in and make an assumption about something that you are watching or seeing and misunderstanding or could be misunderstanding? Um, when you become the type of person that will do that without blinking a second, me and that person's gonna have issues. And this is with anybody. Anybody. Please tell me my chat has not froze. So Silly for him and I have had an idea yesterday while we were talking, and I kind of slept and meditated on it, but I'm going to wait till the room gets a few more people in here this morning before we get into it. Somewhat of a challenge. All right, good deal. That's good. Charlene says, nope, nope. What, Charlene? What did I forget? Or what? Am I lost or what? That's awesome. And you really did. That's why I titled the live, It's All Silly4Hims' Fault, because I was up really just like thinking last night, getting my wheels turning in my gears. And I did something today because of it that I didn't think I was ever going to do. And that was, I have made the decision to join True Social, and I did. And I'm on the fence on becoming into Twitter. I used to tell Deuce every day, I'm not going to Twitter, I'm not going to Twitter, I'm not going to Twitter, whether Elon runs it or not, I'm not doing it. And basically, True Social's so similar. Oh, okay, no problem. I appreciate it. We'll see you when you get back, Charlene. Love you for sharing the stream. But I tell you, it's real crazy because your life, you just, when you go through traumatic events in your life in general, it's going to teach you several things. But one of the things that it's going to teach you the most is your own vulnerabilities. It's going to show you who you are. It's going to show you what you're made of. It's going to show you how gracefully you can handle stuff, or how you can just whatever you need to do, whether it's wrong or right, it's you. Um, and that's the way the journey has been for me. It's just like, I feel like I get up on my feet sometimes and somebody throws a bamboo stick behind my knees and just knocks me over. And so that's pretty much where I'm sitting with that. But I have made some observations since I spoke to you, Silly, that I will discuss with you off camera. Um, and it pertains to you and I, our discussion last night, and things of that nature. It's getting into the meat and potatoes of the true alliances that I have developed through all this stuff that I'm going through, and just through the live stream in general, and beginning and starting out in the movement and still being a freedom warrior no matter what happens. Good morning, my Aruba. How are you? Good morning, Mr. Carey. So, okay, it is Sunday, so Aruba is actually somewhere still. But that's what to be honest with you people, that's, you can work your entire life to accomplish something, or to save money and sit on it and do this and do that and be frugal your entire life just to build up a nest egg. But as you do it, you're going to age, you're going to become isolated, you're going to become a recluse because people are not going to want to be around you. You're going to be a miser. And when you die, there ain't going to be nobody there that's going to give a damn what you had and what you planned on doing with it. I mean, good morning, C4. I mean, I promise you that's the way it's going to go. But the one thing that you can do for them is give them your time. Build with them memories that will long last, the money and how easily it is to burn through it. And yeah, that's what I mean. That, to me, that's the essence of living. What's the point in living if you're not going to live? 16. Everybody hit that like button for me in YouTube. Where is my Carol this morning? Does somebody have a way to contact her and let her know that we're live? She might be still in the bed. It is early. Tracy Robertson, good morning. Uh, good morning, Tracy. Aruba, Silly. Okay, we see the crew coming in. All my peoples are here this morning. Oh, y'all are awesome. I'm still showing 16. Is that what you guys got? Hmm. Where's Carol and Cactus and okay, also, oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to back up my I'm gonna have to pull out my backup phone and boot it up real quick. There is an email that I want to send to you guys. I want to read with you guys after yesterday's live. Da 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 da. We're in this together. A lot of us decided last night that we're gonna be in this together. And it, you know, one person can change the world, man, if you do it right. So when you get a bunch of like-minded people together, good morning, Jamie Crow. Hadn't seen you in a while. When you get a bunch of like-minded people together, you can see stuff go down. 17. I got 18 now. Jamie popped up. And Jamie, believe it or not, I was thinking about you yesterday. Um, hadn't been in chat a lot, so you guys just have to hang with me. But I'm fixing to get reactivated in Santa, okay? And actually, me and I'll talk to Silly and we'll discuss how to kind of get into a part of the conversation we need to get in part of. I got to be careful how I handle it. So anyway, Silly and I were talking last night on the phone. Hey, good morning. Jericho's in here. Wow. I just subbed to your channel. I just subbed to your channel because I have heard so many awesome patriots talk about you. I am not that familiar with you, but I will tell you this. I'm looking forward to becoming familiar with you because I want to know what's up with this. Everybody has had positive, nothing but positive to say. So I'm looking forward to getting to know you myself. And thank you so much for being in here. And actually, I would like to ask you a question. Um, what brought you here? I'm curious. So, all right. So, Silly, going back to what we were discussing, Silly and I were talking on the phone last night. And she asked me a question. She said, "Do you journal?" And I said, "Eh." And it was kind of funny, or maybe I should say, "Eh," because I was like, There was many, many times that me and
until I get back. Until I get back.
Hey, if you want to think you boss, I will show you otherwise. I just shut up and listen. Shut up and listen. I don't care if it's your turn, his turn, grandpa's turn. I don't care. But this is what you're not going to do. Look at me. You're not going to walk around here and act like your poo poo don't stink because you got the Roku. Because very, very quickly, I will unruku you. Do you understand? Now, without saying another word, give him the remote and go away. Thank you. I said nothing. Bye. Hey, just for that you won't for a while. I just stood. Nope. You're gonna shut up and listen. I just sat there and told you that you're not gonna talk to your brother like that, nor might you get in the building and shut the door.
Look,
Look,
this place,
shut the door.
No, listen, this takes place in
Give me that remote. You're not listening either. Then you better shut that door. When you stood up to that fence, I told you that you were not going to talk to your brother that way, and he's not going to do it to you. I'm fixing to stop that.
What did I do?
Shut up. I told you before you ever come up to this fence what you did. You're not going to walk around here in that life. Now, all the stuff you whined about yesterday, you're doing too. So now what you're going to do is you're going to lose it for a couple of hours. What? Oh, yeah. Now go and with Grandpa. Don't come out that door.
I'm not coming out. Look, this takes place in October 22, 1960.
No, it doesn't. Read that again or redo your math.
November.
That's yes. Okay, so let me back up. I'm very hush. All right, let me back up. I'm way behind. So hold on just a minute. Let me catch up. I missed a lot, it looks like. All right, let's see. We the people is why I'm here. All right, and amen to that 100%. I got you. You are my kind of Jericho. Oh no, not the Roku, Charlene says. It sure is. Oh, that's awesome, Silly. Thank you very much for throwing up that link. Go away. Awesome, see? And so, okay, so Silly asked me, get off me, fly. Silly asked me last night if I journaled. And I told her no, that I'm not good at it. I'm a writer. I do. Jamie, you have got to take care of yourself. Right? I tried this when I was with Deuce. And in the time, Deuce brought it up for the first time to me right after we met, and I had to come back here until I moved in with him. He said, because I was missing him really bad, and he says, you need to journal. And I just couldn't bring myself to do it. I tried it, but I'm just not good at it because I'll go like a week, 2 weeks, a day or two without saying anything. Oh, goodness, Jamie. And so, but she came up with an idea, y'all, that I think it would benefit anybody that's in this chat to complete this challenge. And I want to know after I speak it who's willing to do it with me. And then we'll do a live covering everybody's results. It takes, she said that she did it for like, I can't remember how long I think she said a year. And then she goes back at the holidays every year and she reflects on it and she reads it. And we could do lives. It's okay, Jamie. We understand. And we love you. And I'm glad you're here this morning. So for 30 days, and I don't even know really if 30 days is going to be enough time. I have to talk to Silly about that. Silly, what do you think? Is 30 days really enough time? But every prayer that you need God to breathe reality or restoration in, or maybe you need to be healed or something, or in my circumstance, I need so much from God right now. He's probably got a secretary for just me. Okay, so you do believe that 30 days is enough. Okay, so write your prayers down. And then after that 30 days, go back. Or no, what she did is as they were answered, she would check them off. And then she went back and reflected in 30 days to see just what God has done. And I think that is the most awesome thing you could do. The more I have thought about it, the more I like the idea. I would really like to get the chat involved, and it's going to take everybody that agrees doing it together. And what we'll do is somehow, um, you can either agree to go in a StreamYard dual stream with me and read yours off and take turns until everybody has done them. And so, I think this would be a really cool thing to do with the chat. But I need y'all to tell me something. Me and Silly talked about it. I'm willing to try it. If everybody that agrees does it, this will be awesome. Well, good morning, butthead.
Good morning, good morning.
Do you not know how to speak to somebody?
You on the phone, it sounded like.
I don't care.
I ain't no interrupt you while you on the phone.
I'm not on the phone. I'm actually live. There's a difference.
Fine, fine.
Why don't you step out and I'll introduce the chat to you for real? You shy. Whatever. You so stuck up. That's Matthew, y'all. A friend of my dad's and a daring friend. He's been around a long time. Okay, to get it started in 30 days online, you'll see a big jump in 3 days as long as everyone shares the link. Right, and I'm not even worried about. This is not a channel thing. This, get that ball and throw that ball for him. So, you guys, who's willing to do it? I will. I know Silly will. What?
Go out there and throw that ball.
I'm live. I can't do it.
You what?
I'm live.
What hell, we all alive.
Throw the ball and hit Daddy with it first, Aiden.
Really?
Yeah. Yes. Matthew, I will shut you up in that hood.
Which one?
Throw the ball, Jeff.
This is life around here, y'all. They are under the hood of the pickup truck. So that's what's going on there. I cannot believe none of you have said, let's do the journaling idea. What is wrong with y'all this morning? Or has my chat froze? Somebody put something. Oh, we dropped to 14. I guess I made some folks mad. Okay. I think maybe my chat's frozen. Okay. Carrie, I saw that, so maybe we're not frozen. Okay. And the numbers just drastically dropped. Like, I'm not interested in doing no journaling. That's crazy. I'm proposing a 30-day challenge to journal your prayers. And everybody that participates, if they so choose, can share their journaling with the chat. And if you want to see how much and how quickly God can change things and how he can work, it's a good way to do that. Okay? So a 30-day journaling your prayers, and then as they get answered, you go back and you check them off and then share it with the group as a group. Or maybe just a synopsis or a reflection from each one of us about um, what it helped us do, or what we were able to get from it. You see what I'm saying? So anyway, it was just an idea. C4 says I'm in. Okay. Um, because we talk about unity, and we talk about standing together, and we talk about making a difference, and we talk about standing up, and we talk about all these things. Um, and every single one of us I know has got to believe in at least a higher power. There might be some in here who don't believe in God, but if you're a patriot, I find that hard to believe. And that's making some assumptions, okay? But here it is, you can be driving along on the highway and everything just peachy fine, and all of a sudden you hit a damn stone wall roadblock and you're just screwed, basically. Bam. Left for dead, right there. Or at least your body and it could be a physical, wall put up. It could be mental. It could be, it could be like a mind thing. It could be a heart thing. It could be anything. So I think it would tell us a lot about ourselves and a lot about each other. When things are going good, we have a tendency to forget God's there. It's just when things go bad that we remember, oh my goodness, I can't do it. And the most devout atheist, when he dies, is going to literally um, call out to God before he's gone. Yeah. And there's times when we're not near him. It's not necessarily him stepping away from us. It's us stepping away from him. Well, I mean, that's why I'm getting everybody's general opinion. Because here, if it's personal, you don't have to talk about it. But you know what? The bigger the problem, the bigger the victory in that regard. C4 says, if you don't believe. And see, the thing about it is, for all these people, and I don't disrespect or not believe in anyone who doesn't choose to go to church, because my church is sitting in the shade somewhere with some earbuds in my ears, listening to praise and worship music. Go around the front where they're at. For what? Okay. So that's where I'm sitting with that. Tracy, sit up straight and put your chin on your chest and slowly rotate your head in that position 360 degrees, very slow, then reverse the other way. Wow. Well, okay, wait a minute. What did I miss? Anyway, so, I'm interested. It's like I told Silly, it's like I told the chat yesterday, and a couple of people came out and was like, we're ready to do something, and to change some things. So, and if you guys all want to work together, maybe, okay, so I put it this way. Are we patriots, or are we only patriots if 1776 is active? Now, I'm all for 1776 and Santa. I love Santa. That's my heart. But what I'm saying is he may not even be remotely moved to get involved again until he sees action on somebody's part the way it needs to be done. I'm not saying, again, that all team leads were a failure or nothing like that. I'm just saying that this is the way we feel like it needs to be. I do, anyway. Oh, there she is, finally. Right. That's it. That's it. Wait a minute. Carol tried to come on. She's shopping. Okay. Yeah, I love my Carol. She's not here this morning. And hasn't been here this morning. She just popped in. Um, so one thing about living in the woods is you always feel stuff crawling on you. It's kind of like going camping. Carol, if you need to concentrate on something else, I just missed you and I wanted you to pop in and you did. So go do your thing. I'm just glad you popped in long enough to say good morning. There ain't no problems or nothing. Does anyone know a person by the handle of Drifter 0825 or something like that? Is anybody familiar with this person? You know, I told Silly last night that I told Silly last night, I said we got to kind of figure out what would I mean, there's a way we can make a difference, and I'm absolutely certain there's got to be a way that we could all like come together that and make it work. Go ahead, Carol, I got you. So I mean, at what point do we go, okay, so he came in all the chats. But what I'm saying is who is he? Maybe Drifter Shelley. They are in a lot of vigil chats. Okay, but what I'm saying is what is their issue with 1776? Because that's what I'm getting from her. And I'm not saying anything against her, but I'm just saying that, I don't want all that negativity around me. I love 1776 and I love the people I have met and they have become family to me through the movement. There is experiences that I have experienced that I will never ever forget. But one of the things I will say is okay. One of the things that I will say about it is that Santa always said that it was about us. It's going to be up to us. We have got, as a group, we can do this, but if we don't re educate and start turning this around, and at the very least, what? You come through and do it because I'm live streaming.
Carol in there?
Yes, Carol's, well, I think she left. I don't know if she's still here or not. She's heading in and out. She's busy. Okay, well, the whole thing about every time they put something on the chat is let's talk about
It's
1770.
running.
Let's talk about 1776. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna sit here and concentrate on just that. I thought the whole thing was about freedom. So absolutely, Carrie, we have to unite no matter what group, and we do. because everything that Santa has accomplished and everything the Patriots accomplished, everything the convoy accomplishes in vain if we let it die right where it sits. We can't do that. We owe it to our country. Okay, whether RM is an issue or not, answer me this question. Is that going to change the future for your grandchildren? Is that going to change the direction the country's going if we continue to sit and do nothing? All of us have kids and grandkids one day if we haven't already, but I'm just saying, at some point, I mean, how close does it have to get for us to figure out a way to start fighting back without fighting back? You know, it doesn't have to be violent, but yeah, I mean, I think that I'm one of those that I was like, what we need to do is surround the daggum capital. I mean, not the capital, but like Silicon Valley and Amazon and all these places that are so obviously the elite. You know, I agree with you. And good morning, hot down. I think you should agree to disagree on the shit and concentrate. It's such a bigger picture. I mean, we have got more that we've got to deal with than just turn that water off. If you wet my phone, me and you fix a fight.
I'll let it. I won't know.
You will, because I'm gonna get a hold of you. Well, you know, and see, Florida and Georgia ain't too far apart right now. Because when it all comes down to it, we can sit here and argue about this petty crap and we can point fingers, da 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 da, da, or we can overcome it and we can do something or try to do something. Um, because giving up at this point, just like Trump said, and I'm not necessarily bringing Trump into it, but one of the things I will agree with him on is, and I think a lot of us is there anyone in here that disagrees with this statement? Okay, if you agree or disagree, you can put it in chat. There was, but a lot of that was created by the whole people who developed TPC. It had nothing to do with the group that we're dealing with now. And if you followed it from the beginning, they would know that. If you felt every tear, every victory, every failure, every worry, every barrier and block that they had in front of them, from here to the end, that's a whole different reaction other than, well, I was only here for the story and I don't care about the group and or what happens here. I was here to follow the story. And all it was is a story. And when you got people like that looking at the whole thing that you were involved in, that just messes it up for everybody. And C4 says we need to start with the kids. Why I say my granddaughter is being harassed at her school, her ex-boyfriend. Okay, I agree with that. And I've also said many times that the first thing we need to do is the Patriots need to gather, and it's a dream. And it's been weighing heavy on me for the last, I know I can say, year. And even Deuce could vouch for this. Um, so, but there, you know, there's got to be something that we could figure out. Florida and Georgia's close. We need to. I've always felt that we need a like Freedom Patriot school, and I'd like to start it, but I'm going to need help. Get the kids out of the public school system, give them an option outside of that, and teach them the crap that but it's going to have to be unstate funded. We're going to have to do it on our own and, re-educate the uneducated and the brainwashed, and that could be a child or an adult. And maybe that's another alternative, not just a freedom school for the kids, but use a backside of it to bring awareness and do things as an organization. Could we do it? And who, if so, is there anybody in here that knows anything about it that could work with me and let's get it done? You know, I'm overwhelmed and constricted by, unlike probably none of you too. We're all here where you have all these ideas, but it's called a lack of resources type deal. And well, I agree with that too. And I do. That's what I'm saying. Let's, if anything, Jericho, where are you located? I again apologize. I just subbed to you, so I'm just trying to get to know you. I just want to know what state you're in. Oh, oh. Oh, okay, I got you. I got you. Crafton, I got you. Get off of me. Need a co-op from homeschool. One parent, not enough. I knew that. That's a good place to be. That's still not too far away. And another pipe dream that's been laying on my heart, and I've talked to many about this too, is a Patriot homestead. Not that I'm anti Camp Freedom, because that absolutely is not it. But a homestead where you start a Patriot school immediately. That's the first thing you do is start re-educating the kids there and take them out of the public school system. And then, you know, due to live streams, hell, you can document everything, and we can engage. I can start getting engaged with the public, and we as a team could get engaged with people and do events and things. And I'm talking about, my biggest issue is right now I've got my focus on getting my license cleared up, because I want to be a part of this. I don't want to sit on the sidelines. That's something I used to tell Deuce all the time. I didn't start this live stream just to sit still, but I'm hindering myself. DC. I flew into DC myself. Um, I don't think I wanted to, C4. I don't think I really want it to be a virtual thing, if at all possible. Um, I think that's what's wrong with us right now. Is instead of taking time to sit down and actually talk to someone face to face, everything's become digitized and everything's impersonable. You know what I mean? It's not even that. It's just we're more about convenience, a lot of us have stopped doing the things that family things, and actually sitting down and filling out a letter and sending it to someone and mailing it, or sitting down and spending time with someone that you don't usually want to spend time with. You know, we're too busy trying to simplify life, and we've quit really like connecting, if that makes any sense. And few parents switching back and forth on different days. I think you only need around 3 days a week. True enough. Especially until it starts like growing. But yeah, I mean, I want to make it all into reality and a patriot school within all states. There's a school in each state that has been shut down, can be reopened. Good idea, C4. That's a good way to look at it. And maybe like all the people that's involved in building the first one can go back and help us get one started and trained at some point in all 50 states. Because the one thing I want to do is run all of them consistently. But if we don't start doing something, you know, and as a school, we can do things together as well, as far as all 50 states if we need to. I don't mind getting out there and holding car washes and stuff to raise money for something like that. But I'm going to tell you what, we could do a damn better job than the freaking school system's doing right now. So I will just say that. My dad could teach them to take a car apart and put it back together, and they'd be more educated than these kids coming out of the school system now, and the curriculum for that matter. So I've thought of something overnight too that I think will actually kind of be awareness. And I was talking to Silly about how many in the groups actually got the ability to live stream, and I can live stream, and let's see, like Jamie could live stream when she's feeling better. Um, you know, who's got the capabilities, and there's enough of us that you can use your camera and go out and talk to people, just start educating. Wait a minute. Let me see what. Hold on. Let me go back up. Virtual school. Oh, good morning, Colette. I just saw you. Colette says, good morning, everyone. Virtual school, you need to monitor all the time, or it's like teacher left the room. No, it's just impersonable. That's what's wrong with our school system, too. Instead of using books and paper and pens and pencils and being creative, everything's turned digital. And that, too, is very, very different than a teacher actually standing up in front of a classroom and using her education and her knowledge and building a rapport with these kids to where teaching is actually teaching. So Silly says, teach your kids how to write letters. Be a pen pal. Your letters really do mean so much to the J6ers. Find J6ers in your state. Write them, they will write letters back. That's really a cool idea, too. I'll have to think on that one. That would be, but I mean, we got to start it from the ground up somewhere, And Aruba, she's in Florida. And others are. Charlene and Slim are in Florida. I'm in Georgia. Gator Girl is in Florida too, I think, or either she used to be. I don't know, man. We got so many Florida people. And just, that's why I don't want to teach them. Well, I can do that. And I think that would be really cool is to keep a camera in the classroom at all times, especially if we start growing. That way, I don't want I don't want it to be state funded. No. We got to raise this money on our own. We don't need the state involved. If the state gets involved, we have to teach their crap. No. Yeah, especially real history, Carrie. Uh, and that's like cursive writing. It's becoming obsolete, and it's like, why do they teach you algebra unless you're going into chemistry or medicine? No, and it can be fun, and it really can, and not only that too, but involve the kids in things that's going to bring awareness, and they'll start catching attention. I'm just saying, silly, do your thing. We'll talk later today, I'm sure. Where is Dina Rice this morning? Now that's one that I should have seen by now. And we got 19 people in here right now. That's awesome, guys. Thank y'all so much. Ears are ringing. Good morning, Carrie. You're Carrie's new. Oh shoot. Is Carol still in here or is she split? I let her go. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. I don't think anybody in here. I can't see nothing. 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 Right now. Let's see. Uh Silly's gone. I agree with the whole ABC's arithmetic. Yeah, you're right. Go back to the basics. Teach them actually what they need to survive and stop pushing college, which is just another way for them to get even richer because college at times is good for some people, but it doesn't fit the lifestyle in most people.
Go ahead, check the other side. Yes, Paul.
Dang. Oh, you where I want to be, C4. I love me some Appalachian Trail mountains. Oh wow. Yes. I've rafted the Ocoee like 4 times. That was an adventure. And that is some cold water, man. Good Lord, that water's cold. But when I was in my teens, and even still, I'm a little adrenaline junkie, man. I'm not afraid of nothing. I was raised country. I was raised tough. I grew up in creeks and on boats and fishing and swimming and being with family, and that's how we did things. The creek that we swam in was just as cold as the Ocoee. And I'm gonna tell you, we would throw watermelons in the corner of that thing and keep them cold. We didn't need no ice. That water was cold enough. Yeah, okay, I got you, C4. Okay, I got you. And see, I have been wanting to go to the mountains, but you just about can't. A single mom in my circumstances just cannot rent a cabin somewhere. But now I tell you what, going back to that retreat that we had up in going back to the retreat that we had between Texas, Oklahoma, and some other places. Um, man, I'm gonna tell you, I love the Ocoee River. And I'm talking about when you get in the Ocoee and go whitewater rafting, it'll steal your breath. And but now, the creek that I grew up in was spring fed, so it was ice cold as well. And yeah, we had that's why I'm saying I'm all about memories, and I've been thinking a lot about my future here lately because of circumstances, and each and every day the haze is getting clearer, and yeah, I'm willing to try too, but you know, we pegged that the Airbnb that we stayed in at a steal. If we could come across a sweet little deal like that, man, we could meet all of us could meet up in the mountains. We could meet up in the mountains for about 4 days and brainstorm. We were supposed to do that at the other one, but we had so much fun, we didn't focus on it. And you know, us as a group, we could do it. We've done it once already. We could do it. So, you know, I don't know what y'all think on the matter, but you know, I don't want to, like I said, I'm all about let's do it. I just had to ignore a call from a friend because of the live stream. At this time, I'm not going to duck out of here. We've got a good audience. Everybody's engaging. It would be a sad thing to end the live stream just because of that. So, and no apologies needed. But yeah, that's where we're at. So, you know, if you got ideas, now's the time to mention them. Um, and like, was it? Oh, she's gone. Damn. All right. I need to find out from her. I think she was the one who booked the Airbnb. I don't remember her, if it was her. I don't remember who found it though. Mm. Well, you know, I'm just at that stage where, yeah, I want to do some things. And me and my dad's been doing a lot of talking the last couple of days about what I want to accomplish while I'm here. Um, because prayers are working, man. That's why I suggested journaling. And if you're interested in doing the journaling or you're interested in doing it, but not necessarily going on camera or whatever y'all have to, however y'all want to do it, y'all just email me because um, I'd like to start it with some of the ones that really want to participate. So, and I'm fixing tomorrow is the first day of school. I'm ready to celebrate. The kids are going to school tomorrow, but I got a lot I got to do this afternoon. I got to cut the boys' hair. He is pretty awesome. Yeah, I'm very blessed. Yes. I feel you on that, Charlene, for real. Now you also have to worry about grooming. C4, if you would like send me your information, your contact information on the website, the email, excuse me. If you will contact me and drop me a phone number, me and you'll talk because I have some ideas. And then you and I together can bring it in chat. So, yeah. Oh, I'm so sorry, Carrie. Oh, that's sad. Mm-mm. Well, I think me live streaming in the morning is keeping the deer awake as well. I'm not able to do my deer watching when I'm live because we don't see any in the mornings. Me and the boys being out here has disrupted their pattern, and the noise and stuff from them running in and out and coming out here to fuss about each other and all this other stuff. Yeah. But you know what, you guys? Like I said, my dad's sister and uncle in 1 year. It's sad, but makes me stronger to fight this crazy world, right? I agree with you on that 100%. Having this live stream has given me the unique experience to get to know each and every one of you in different ways. And the ones that I don't know, I try to engage with you guys as much as possible because I want you to get to know me as well. And I want to really know my people, and I want us to be a family and part of an even bigger family. And if that makes any sense. So, you guys, I'm actually fixing to dip out of here. I want to take care of a couple things this morning. We have been live over an hour now. I'm going to go ahead and end the live pretty quick because I got some things I need to do, and I got to get ready for school. So we've got to do some cleaning. I got to make tea for one thing. Um, we're gonna be doing some grill outs here. My dad's gonna put the pit out here. We're gonna start building me up a stack of wood to actually cook on the grill out here. Not like a grill, but it's gonna be an open pit that's got a grill that fits on it. And so we're gonna be going live and doing some fireside and campfire chats when it cools off a little bit. And I'm gonna sit out here and grill and run the live stream. So, but everybody, I appreciate you being here this morning. It's been a good live. It always is. And again, I love each and every one of you. Thank you so much for being supportive. To those who go beyond, thank you. You are always loved and appreciated. And I will, I will. And we'll be live again soon. I don't know. Tomorrow may be my lazy day where I just enjoy the kids being at school, but I'll probably live stream. I don't know if I'll work on a pot tomorrow or Tuesday, but it's gonna be one or the other. We'll see. Um, we'll see. But been posting a lot on the channel, so you guys pay attention. Because when I made my first post when I got here, it told me it had been like almost 2 weeks since I had posted anything, and I was like, that's not even me. So I'm getting back into things. I pray for all of us every day. I hope that everyone has a beautiful day. God bless the USA. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, guys. I love y'all, and I'll talk to you later.